Hello everyone. I wanted to give a quick update on the cucumbers. I already harvested some. I'm going to harvest these two because they're getting bigger. And you want to keep harvesting when they get to the size that you want, especially if they're not yellow at the bottom. You don't want yellow at the bottom. That's a sign of that's a sign of maturity, and it will kill the plant if you keep them on there and if they become yellow. So I have them at the perfect size right now. They're growing pretty rapidly, so I have to catch them as they grow, and look for the mature ones to pick, because I don't want any of these plants to think it's time to give up and stop producing, and that's exactly what will happen if you let them yellow out on you. So I have them, as you can see, all throughout on both sides. You can see they're growing pretty rapidly. I have already harvested about 10 of them already that I found that were mature. I didn't get a video of that. This one's pretty big, ready to go, ready to come out. These are medium sized. It depends on how you like your cucumbers, if you're pickling or canning. It depends on what size you like them, but I'm ready to harvest some of those larger ones. Peppers are coming in a little bit slower this time. These are like hot peppers right here, but everything was slower. It was like this season. And these are jalapenos here, and then these are jalapenos also. I don't know what kind of jalapenos, but they're facing upwards, which is different. And then I have also here these peppers, because I do have some regular peppers in here too, not just jalapenos, like regular sweet peppers, and those take a little bit longer to mature, so I'm used to that. This is the first time I've done this type of zucchini. I don't really know what it's called, I forgot, but it's a big plant. I only have 2 plants here. Some of the leaves, when you see them like this, just droopy. It's just because they need water, and it hasn't rained in a couple of days, and I just watered them. So tomorrow I can come out here and show you that these are going to be leaves that are going to be just like this one, nice and healthy looking. It's just that they needed water. Tomatoes are coming in pretty nicely. I have 2 beds of tomatoes. So these are like the bigger cherry tomatoes and the small ones. And then I have just the regular tomatoes. I really don't pay attention to the varieties that I plant. I just kind of take whatever seeds I have and just plant them. I don't, I've been doing this for about 5 years, so pretty much is the same treatment for every tomato. These are like the purple tomatoes, are really pretty. I like the shade. I thought they would be pretty to grow and just to look at. I thought they were really cute. And they grow for me every year really well. So what I'll do is when I feel like they've reached the size that I want them to, even though they're going to be green, I will harvest them, put them in a bowl, cover that bowl, and let them ripen inside. So then it just keeps them, you're guaranteed for that harvest. Sometimes with tomatoes, if there's too much rain, they will split at the bottom, and I don't want to take that chance. I did that the first year and learned from it, and so I will be harvesting them while they are green and let them mature inside and ripen. And it's a pretty easy process, and then that way you can use the ones as they ripen inside, and you still will have them fresh. I also we can and make sauce and also freeze them. We take the core out, and then so we core them and then we freeze them. So, and it works out pretty well. They last a long time in the freezer. So then you'll have them for sauce or whatever you want to use them for, salsa. So they're still producing at the top a lot, so that's going to be really good. And one of my watermelons just dropped off of the vine, so it's kind of like a sugar baby size, so we're gonna have to try that and just open it up. So I have only 2 watermelons left. I have this one and this one. We'll see how they mature. I only wanted to do 3 this year. One dropped off of the vine. It was too heavy, I think. And then I have my potato plants here. So they will be, I think one of the potatoes was a little bit exposed. You can see it here. I need to cover that because it's popping out like that. So I'll just put some soil over it so that it doesn't become that green toxic color. And yeah, that's my tour. I am going to be cleaning out this first bed. I'm done with everything in here, so I'm going to be cleaning out this first bed here and then planting something else for the fall, and we'll start them probably this week sometime. And that's my update. Have a great day.